Welcome to the hidden treasures of Dell's long-tail organic search marketing program. My name is Alan McMahon and I manage search marketing for Dell across Europe. Dell has an extensive product range across 14 countries, 10 markets, and it's not just laptops and PCs, but electronics, accessories, home entertainment systems as well. This adds up to thousands of products which needs to be optimized for search engines. And again, there's 180 systems, but the key is the 12,000 accessories. To do this manually will be an impossible task, and therefore we need to automate this. The Dell website is content rich. There's product specifications, there's content from suppliers such as Microsoft, Intel, and product reviews and videos. This all adds up to a lot of content, but much of it is image rich, lacks text, which is not ideal for search engines. So the challenges Dell faced in organic search where all countries sat under the Dell.com domain. This meant that search engines could not easily identify local country pages to show in the search results. We had image-heavy content and a lack of text for search engines to spider. And to optimize for the thousands of pages across 14 markets, we would need a large multilingual SEO team. And lastly, making any kind of site changes is resource intensive. So the goal we wanted to achieve was to optimize for SEO every single product page in all countries and in a non-manual process to capture high volume organic terms as well as the long tail. And we define the long tail as any search term in a quarter that gets less than 30 clicks. And most importantly, any Dell campaign has to be revenue generating with positive return on investment and not just a traffic driver. So the solution, Dell engaged YourAmigo at the start of 2009 to provide an organic search solution. Using their artificial intelligence technology, we could relate keyword phrases to Dell products, dynamically create new content, and importantly, the content that YourAmigo creates is in line with the Dell brand style guide. Use actual searcher data to auto-generate more relevant content, and again, fully trackable results. So we're able to see clicks, orders, revenue, conversion. So this is an example of a Dell laptop page. One of the major selling points of this Dell laptop is it's available in numerous different colors. This is the keyword cloud generated from that page. The largest words are those which appear more often. So we have Dell, Inspiron, Mini, laptops. These are the search words that the search engines are picking up on. But you'll see there's a lack of color variations in there, such as blue, pink, yellow. They're not showing. So there's an opportunity here to capture more search traffic because people are searching for color laptop options. So YourAmigo created unique content to target the actual search terms people are using. For example, Dell pink laptop. You can see here Dell is ranking highly on the page for this term, where before we had no coverage at all. And the page behind this result is targeted to pink Dell laptops. And the key is This page is new. It does not exist on the main Dell site, and it's dynamically created. So YourAmigo's artificial intelligence is able to analyze Dell's site content, compare this content to all possible keyword combinations, and then target terms that are known to convert into sales online. By doing this, Dell is able to gain traffic from phrases which it did not rank for before. And as you can see here, we're targeting the long tail, or the very long tail in some cases. Here is an example of a page created dynamically by YourAmigo. And it's built from existing Dell content. It's built from a product feed, customer review feed, and an offers and a banners feed. The page is rich in text, and it's optimized for search engines. So the analysis of the YourAmigo campaign showed search terms that were used less than 30 times in the quarter, the long tail, were driving 83% of traffic and 67% of the sales. The really interesting find was when we dug into this long tail data further, we found 43% of traffic and a third of all sales were coming from one-click terms. And one-click terms are used only once during the quarter. They're unique, and there's only one searcher typing that term in. So it is these one-click terms that are the hidden treasure of the long tail. And Dell have created 85,000 pages just to target these one-click terms. In Q4 alone, 80% of the campaign were one-click terms. This top graph is the classic long tail chart. The horizontal axis represents individual search terms, and there were over 200,000 in Q4. And the vertical axis shows the popularity, or the amount of times each search term were used. And starting on the left, you can see the 1%. That's 1% of the total number of search terms where high volume or popular phrases. 19% of the phrases were long tail, clicked more than once, but less than 30 times in the quarter. And a whopping 80% of the 80% were one-click terms, that is, only clicked once during the quarter. The bottom graph compares the percentage of revenue compared to the number of clicks per phrase. And the key here is the majority of revenue, 2/3, 67%, is coming from long tail and one-click terms. So the bottom line is the YourAmigo campaign has generated incremental traffic for Dell. All new Dell products are now visible in search engines. Over half the revenue generated is pure incremental revenue to Dell, in that it did not come in contact with any other online advertising vehicle. And as we saw, search terms with less than 30 clicks per quarter are generating 83% of the traffic and 2/3 of the sales. The campaign has run for just over 1 year now with continual growth. And we've seen 11% revenue growth on a monthly basis. In summary, the YourAmigo campaign for Dell has achieved automated SEO, generated incremental business, created a new online advertising vehicle, It's given us the flexibility to create new and relevant content, and it bypasses internal IT bottlenecks. And very importantly, it gives control of SEO to the marketing team. And lastly, it's easy to set up, and again, vital is that it's trackable. So we can see orders, revenue, conversion, traffic from the campaign.